Can I just say, this is really handy. This is the rule book just right here, which I didn't even realize was here before. It just gives you like cool little strategy tips. Like, there was one, oh, where was it? I was reading it before I started recording. Hide a stronger unit behind a weaker one to force the enemy to attack the weak one first. And even if the weak one survives into your turn, you can move it away and sacrifice it in an attack to allow the stronger unit behind it to come out and attack. I really like this. I always appreciate this sort of stuff. Just kind of re-going through, having like at least a little log of all the things that's happening and all the different factions as well, which we definitely haven't met yet. And then you can obviously look at your card collection, which I don't want to look into too much depth because I want to kind of discover the cards, let's say, when I start using them in my deck properly. So, and yes, welcome back. I didn't realize as well. How do I do this? I can actually name myself. Shalini is a bit difficult, but I'm fine with doing the default name for now. I also realised that I can level up. So let's have a look at what this does. I don't even know what this will do. Do I get like perks? Learn a new card. Level up to increase your maximum health and learn a new card. You can pick only one of the available options, so pick the right one. Huh. And leveling up actually costs 10 batteries as well, so I can't do that at the moment. Unfortunate. So let's just keep going. I'm going to avoid that other blue dot. It was past midnight when the guards rang the alarm. A dog-sized and heavily armoured animal with thick grey scales was roaming around the camp apparently looking for food. It seemed, totally unbothered by the guards' attempts to scare it away. Feed it, and we can get some more beasts. Cara and Nick instructed us to give the animal some food. The beast had developed a taste to, or liking to our cooking, and it's another rinchable. At least it means I can probably get a few of these guys out. If I wanted to. Maybe like the Vandal. And then let's go here. We were navigating the convoy through a rocky mineral field when a horde of beasts fell upon us. Fight. Oh. Well, now I've just been pushed into a fight, haven't I? Has a bit of shield and 6 health. So, let's get into it then. When fighting, your followers' positions are critical. Only the first unit of each row can be attacked in its frontline position and marked with 3 spikes. Units that you want to protect should be in the back, while those that you want to do damage with should be in the front lines. Make clever use of obstacles already present. So my starting hands are actually pretty nice here. Got Pathfinder and a Rinchable. Reinforced, draw a convoy card, target follower. Maybe redo that one, maybe? Actually no, let's do that. Confirm. Let's dull down the sound a little bit, and then get right into it. Alrighty, so initiative should be at the front. I think this has been updated since I last played. I feel like there's been more that's happening. So we have Cutter as well there. We can end our turn. Rune Climber. Ah. Ooh. I didn't know you could pull obstacles, in all honesty. Well, they're really fortifying themselves. Huh. Alrighty, so Raj General would be pretty good right now. Let's do Cutter. Them there. And then let me just remind myself, barrier, next time this unit would take damage, remove the barrier instead. Alrighty. Trying to think. Let's move forward. And end our turn. They got a lot of cards that are going to attack us. Ow. Righty then, so what we want to do, get Pathfinder up here. And let's bolster him. And let's have a look here. Let's actually do some damage to the main leader. Deal 2 damage. Ow. Okay, so I think we always want to. Do we though? I'm trying to think here. They've got a lot of cards out. I can do a lot of the damage. What I need to do. Actually, yeah, let's bring out the Incher Bull. For there. And then I should win this one. Just by focusing down the boss. Nice. Or the leader. Your rewards, hides and fur, meat. The battle calmed down and the bodies of dead beasts lay scattered around us. Right, now, this is the main part. Where do I want to go here? Oh, from here. What's that? Dome City? Or do I want to go to a camp? Trading post would be pretty good. Going across here would be amazing. What's this place? Trading post? Teacher's Shrine. Home a skilled teacher. Oh, home of a skilled teacher. Has an active market. Let's do the Dome City. Why not? Our scouts report that we were near a larger structure than what was also marked on our map. We drove our vehicles right up to it and gazed at an assembly of large geodesic domes that were connected to each other. There was a breathtaking amount of plant life growing both around and inside the buildings. A seemingly sturdy tower stood in the middle of the domes. Move on. There's no safe camp to rest here, which I'm annoyed about. Inspect convoy, check status and cargo. I can share some of this, but I'd much rather sell. I can't heal myself, I can't heal any followers, which is annoying. Domes, explore the area. We entered the compound through one of the larger dome's giant doors. The air was very humid and we had to hack our way through the sprawling undergrowth. Quite a few of these plants might be edible. Perhaps we can just harvest some food, then move on, the wanderer remarked. Harvest the plants. So we got a lot more food. The undergrowth was somehow thick and hard to work through, but after some searching we gathered a good amount of edible roots and leaves. Then we noticed the first trap, a metal vise hidden in the undergrowth, avoiding it with just sheer luck. We abandoned any harvests and returned. Let's explore the tower. Why are there traps here? Probably just probably just stop us from stealing all of it. We're probably stealing something right now. The lookout saying something. Oh, unless this means that the lookout got hurt. We pushed through the undergrowth towards the central tower. Behind a door that was quickly opened with some force was a larger chamber. The plants had claimed this place too, but in the far wall we could see an open elevator shaft leading up. Karnik pointed to the corner of the room. Look, a shrine for the tender. Incense, food offerings were laid at the feet of the morale of the goddess. Take food from the altar. Why not leave a small offering of food? We took a case of fresher food and water from our stores and placed them at the goddess's feet. Karnik led us to a short prayer, plus 2 unbelievers. Nice. We took a case of fresh... Oh yeah, that's... yeah. Investigate the elevator. The floors were labelled with specimen analysis, laboratory, and other complicated names. They're not really complicated. I wouldn't say that. Just typical science words that you'd see in some sort of lab. The elevator shaft itself was a black chasm leading straight up. At the very top there was a hint of light that quickly vanished as we looked up. There were handholds here, worn and used, but no trace of people. The entire place looked rickety and dangerous. I'll climb upwards, why not? Sukesh went first, moving up the ladder. What at first seemed to be rust and damage turned out to be just paint and scratches. Then, a click, a glint of rock, moving fast, a trap. And with a scream, Sukesh fell down the shaft, landing hard amongst the onlookers of our convoy. Somebody got wounded. Continue on. We reached the place where we saw the light. Halfway up the shaft, an elevator door was wedged open but stood covered with a plane of wood to block the light from reaching the chasm. We pushed the pane aside and entered another large chamber. Warm light fell through dimmed windows and all manner of furniture was rearranged to separate the room into smaller spaces. Bits and pieces of plants strewn everywhere. Everything seemed cramped and haphazard. But there was a hint of movement. Well, yeah, we've been going through all their traps. Let's say we mean no harm. My core was quickly swallowed by the room. We weren't sure if someone heard us, and were about to move deeper when a shaky voice answered. We don't bad. You outsider, you bad, you leave. We are not bad people. Bad people don't give to the gods. We are here to help if you can, but I don't have 8 altruists. So, bad people don't give to the gods. You're right. We're bad. It was one of them as well. It took a few more friendly words, but eventually the wild bunch of inhabitants appeared. They had been living here in isolation for a long time. Though they barely spoke, we learned that run-ins with bandits or raiders had scared them, and with other skills or weapons to defend themselves, they had resorted to traps to keep evil outsiders away. And they had discouraged anyone from trying their luck in the tower. No wonder. The bounty of food was a prized target for anyone. Still, they were willing to talk to us. Can we take from your garden? Do you want to join us? Do you have anything to trade? I can't believe they would have much to trade. Or be able to give me a lot. I'm not too sure. Yeah, kind of undecided on that one. It's either do you want to join us or do you have anything to trade? Could trade and then join us, I guess. Or you could join us and then we take the trade stuff. I don't know. Probably need people to join us, in all honesty, because looking down here, a lot of our people are hurt. Do you want to join us? No, we are safe here. We came the brief reply. Do you have anything to trade? Yes. The small figure in the room vanished, and the small figure vanished in the room, reappearing with heaps of useful items. Here, you take. Here, you take. You leave. Oh, I just get all this stuff, I guess. Oh, I'm reading through this. This all looks pretty good. Luxury items can be shared with the convoy, blah blah blah. Calm company. At the start of combat, draw a convoy card. 1 use each battle. Oh, hell yeah. At the start of combat, draw a convoy card. 5 turns? Does that mean I get to draw 2? Friendly packaged sweets in a wide assortment of flavors and colors. Instruments. Luxury item, blah blah blah. Beast Charmer. At the start of combat, spawn a beast. 2 out of 1. 1 use each battle. 5 turns. A flute or set of drums can significantly lighten the mood around the campfire. Maybe it's I have 5 turns to use it in? Oh, I probably have 5 turns to use it once. That makes more sense. Machine parts, valuables can be sold. If something needs repair, you might find the right parts in this mess. Glass. Being difficult to produce, large and broken glass panes from before the crash are a rarity. The crash with a capital C is noteworthy. Accept. And we leave. Alright then, I guess we'll leave. I was hoping I could do some camping, in all honesty. In that case, we may want to go back. Let's go back to the campfire. Just some backtracking, but it's really what we need to do right now. Heal my leader. And leave the camp. We don't have a lot of hope left. Alright, let's keep going. We are lacking an important travel resource. Both food and hope are used to travel from place to place. You can still move, but you will take damage and your followers will begin to starve with the desert without you. That's food. It's important to keep your stock of food and our level of hope in mind. Food you buy or find automatically. Find is automatically added to your stores, but to increase hope you need to share luxury items with your followers. So that's why that's pretty good. Let's go here and see whether or not we can do anything. Oh, we should let the convoy relax really, but... It was late when we reached the place, and the night was filled with the sound of drunken revelry. Careful, warned Whiskey. Ha! Drunken revelry, Whiskey. Good, I like it. There are many cutthroats here. I'm gonna let the convoy relax. Hopefully that'll get us some hope. Yeah, it does. Many of the followers mingled with the locals, spending our precious batteries on entertainment. It was a welcome change from exhausting and dreary travel. I could have used that to, you know, forgotten the word level up. How could I forget what that means? Like, just the words for it, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it would have been nice to use level up, but it's also, we need hope. We're pretty low, so I don't mind. Many of the followers mingled with the locals. Oh, yep, that's it. Yep, rest. Let's buy and sell items then. This is buying things. Negation relay. Disrupt enemy technopathic activity with this relay. Tip the scales. When an enemy unit is healed, deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower once per turn. That's really good. And I get these extra cards. So infect, target follower suffers -/. All followers without shielded with a capital S have their death set to 2, or health set to 2. That's pretty good. I like that. Find fabrics, advantageous position. At start of combat, add an advantage obstacle to your convoy hand. I like that this one's like epic, like super rare it looks like. Canned food. Sustenance for the body is needed for travel. It is automatically added to food reserves. Must be a lot of food. Either way, we want to sell a lot of stuff. There we go. Yes, now we're getting the batteries. Let's go out for a second. I just want to... How do I go to the luxury items place? Inspect cargo. So I can only share purple. Can't sell any glass or anything like that. So we can just sell all of that. We got a lot of stuff to just sell. Bam. That's a lot of batteries, I have to say. But in that case, we could get some stuff here. And we could level up. Healing warmth. We could get more tea. Let's buy some tea. And then go inspect convoy and then share out one of the teas. So for some reason I get an extra hope for this tea. So I'm going to share that out. You have just shared a luxury item with the convoy. This increases your followers' hope. It also grants a temporary status effect that will only be active for the next battle. Beware that if you share multiple luxury items in a short succession, only the most recent status effect will be active. That's fine. I'm all okay with that. And now I have like 3 awesome abilities I can just use. So, I'm happy. So, go here and then we'll level Shalini up. So we actually have healing warmth now. Let's level up. Click to turn over a card. Do I click on it and then I learn it? Is it like random chance, or do I just look through them all? Oh no. Uh-oh, I should... okay, that's fine anyway. I just thought I'd flip them all over and... oh, I don't know. And then I select a card from these. Okay, so... Blind Rage 3. Target follower gains +4 attack but -2 health. Ooh, that could be a good, like, last round sort of card. And it's only 3, so by then, in the last round, you would have enough. Battle Cry. All of your followers take 1 damage and gain +2 attack until your next turn. Oh, that's probably even better. Quick Shot, deal 1 damage to a target. Says Battle Cry or Blind Rage. Considering... I'm gonna go Blind Rage, just because it's a lot more focused and I can use that. Very specific uses for it. I like all the different cards. I'm really liking them. I just hope there's a lot of variety in things, because it seems like even the luxury items provide lots of good variety and things like that. It's just, I want to see very broad strokes and variety between each card and deck and everything. Oh, this could be such a great game. I just need to play it more to find out, or at least get the full version to find out. You have just increased your level, Prophet. This adds a selected card to your leader deck. Whenever you level up, you also increase your maximum health, which is a great thing. I wanted to know whether or not that was a thing. It may have actually mentioned it before, but anyway. But it might have mentioned it before, but hey. And you gain focus points. These are needed to remove cards from your leader deck. Oh yeah, those. Trimming your leader deck can be great to remove cards that are no longer useful or strong enough. Return to Prophet. Let's edit deck. Let's see what is actually in here. We want to get rid of static charge, right? That's definitely one that we really want to get rid of. Let's destroy it. Bam! Dead. Right. And then we'll go back. Oh, there's so much customization here as well. I really like it. And as I mentioned before, I was a big... oh, what's that? Crossroads. May find trade goods here. No need to get trade goods at the moment. Let's keep going this way. The road ahead was seemingly blocked by a multi-crew of armed women and men. Even their children were carrying spears, bows, or handguns. There's handguns? Maybe that was already mentioned, but I didn't know there was handguns. At least in this universe, yeah, actually, they did have cars as well. Or at least when we went into the dome, they mentioned that we like rode in like with car, like. At least it was implied it was like a mechanical sort of like vehicle. There were no flags of any factions or religious groups. It was simply just a group of heavily armed ferals. A woman with a rifle and black and white minerals rubbed into the creases of her aged face stepped forward to address us. Our lands won't suffer the foolishness and evil doings of strangers anymore. Turn around or die. Appease them would be 9 Outris somehow. Turn around, cost 10 food. Oh, that's a lot. Defy them or attack. That's 5 hope. Alright, we're gonna have to turn around. We didn't want to cause a bloodshed, so we turned around. The scouts followed us for a while, keeping a safe distance. The detour led us over the dangerous rocky paths, costing us valuable time. Move on. What's that, crossroads? We found something though. Let's go here. The sun had barely risen above the horizon when a small group of people came stumbling down the path, through the grey morning mist. It was a man and various family members, dressed in rags and pulling their meager belongings in the handcart. Does this mean it requires 5 Outris? Does this mean once I use it, I'll get less Outris? Let's find out. Invite them in. We waved at the man, signaling him to come closer and join us. I'm Ma, he said and smiled weakly. His family looked famished, staring at us with blank expressions. They were the sole survivors of a nearby farm that was attacked by raiders. Whoa, I'm fine with that, plus 3 Outris as well. And we got some raiders. Move on. Crossing the road, we spotted the tracks of a herd of salter birds. These large, flightless herbivores were excellent hunting game. Go hunting chance. Doable. I don't know why I'm so amused by doable being the word there, but let Jivin lead the hunt. We'll get so much food. Yes. After a few hours, our hunting party returned with some meat after the spoils. Oh, that's a whole bunch of food. That's good. After a few hours, our hunting party returned with some meat and other spoils. I read that already. I'm very bad at that. Let's backtrack. Our hope's going down again. Let's go to our milestone. We're running out of hope. Oh, we got plus 5 hope. Whoa. Oh, I'm getting lucky at the moment. We noticed a strange smell in the air. Eventually, we saw the cause. An entire section of the forest on the other side of the valley was on fire. Luckily, there was a large river between us and the fire, so we could enjoy a wild spectacle of flames as they burned all night. As long as you weren't too close to, inhale all the smoke, you're fine, aren't you? We noticed a strange smell in the air. Oh, why do I keep reading things? Keep accidentally reading it. Strip mine. Hell yeah, that's my kind of mine. The next milestone on our travels. Here we are. You and your convoy made it to your first milestone. If I can say the word milestone. This is the official end of the beta, but in the final game you will have to travel across multiple maps to reach your destination. Try again with a different convoy, or maybe even try your hand at a boss that waits you here. Thank you for playing. Convoy unlocked, the Horde. We can replay, hell yeah. Let's see what happens, so we can fight boss or you can leave the beta. What's happening here? Cultist, charge. Let's add these people back in. We can get rid of some of these guys. Wait a minute, the Hermit. Draw a leader card. Charun, Razor. Let's fight the boss. Why not? I didn't know the cultist was... Oh yeah, wounded because he was very starving. He looks cool. It's like his jaw machinery and his this weird crown thing. Even his face paint looks... It all goes well. The red little scarf he's got. Unit can attack or move immediately after entering battle. Charge. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a shame he's hurt. Harpy. She's still very good. Pathfinder. That Pathfinder's doing well. Alright, yeah. Let's go into this battle. Pathfinder's just cost less, I guess. Hermit worker. We'll get rid of the worker. So we made it. We've done our first playthrough, technically. But let's just do the boss because I can. Fight boss is going to be so difficult, isn't it? To get a taste of what awaits you in the final game, try your hand at this boss enemy. You've come this far, you might as well go out swinging, right? Those are pretty cool. These three guys and gals here. Fight. Oh, you look cool. This Sion High Priest, level 11. I am level 1. Or level 2 maybe, because I leveled up. I don't know. This acting High Priest of the Scions is a powerful figure. He has 40 health. Often operating in the shadows of subtly positioning his people, he is a danger on the battlefield. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard right now. But it's a good way to end our... Let's not do that. A good way to end our playthrough, I guess. Or at least this first run, because we unlocked something. It was another convoy, I believe. So I'm fine with doing another one. Alright. Enemy goes first as well, so I'm screwed. Yay, I got +2. Game. Hey! I thought it was going to crash. I was like, oh no! Untouchable. Regain 1 energy. How many actions can he do? Not too many. But I want to have a look at this. Untouchable. What the hell is happening to his health and attack? Oh, that's because it's original, but now his actual... yes, it's showing me his base and now his like modified ones. Okay, that's fine. Technopath is a key word for the followers of the technopathic powers. Wait, what happens when we kill him? The effects of this unit are triggered when the unit is destroyed. I don't know what the effects of this unit are, I'm scared. This is suitable music for a boss fight. When attacking with enough damage to kill a target, the first strike doesn't suffer retaliation damage. Oh yes. Slave Gladiator is very good. And I have enough action points for both Initiate. What I want to do right now. Well, he could kill our Initiate. Or our Slave Gladiator. Let's think here. I have 3. I'm trying to think. So what would be the best to do? Okay, so he has 1 attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to Slave Gladiator. And then we're going to get rid of the one that can actually kill us. In the next turn. But they're just going to attack the Slave Gladiator. I should have thought of that. I was being silly. I need to keep him, really. Alright. Still new. Increase the cost of a random leader card in your hand by 2. Don't really want that. Hopefully it's static charge. I really hate that card. Or... why not do it? But that's just 1 damage added onto what I have already. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea at all. So let's bring these 2 guys up. Actually, no, I have 3 action points, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Pariah some strength. So then they have to kind of dedicate a few people to kill the Pariah. Or the Pariah? I don't know their name. I don't know what happened there, but I died. Or at least the person died. So... in that case... and then it got +6... oh my god. That's not what I wanted. Now that'd be all of my stuff. Thinking. 4, 6 health. What I really need to do right now is get some combos going here. So let's do the one behind the other trick. So our initiate's going to take the damage, and then Pathfinder's going to die. Yeah. At least our leader didn't die, I guess, but not great for us. But they're starting to build ahead of steam here. Guerrilla fighter. Destroy a random enemy unit with a taunt. I don't know how to do taunt, no. All friendly followers gain 1+1. Overwhelming. Let's think here. Alright, let's see whether or not we can distract for now. There we are. Oh, so he taunted. It worked for once. At least the person who was taunted is now dead. Oh wow, steal an avatar. Alrighty then. Let's get this dude up. Actually, no. Let's get the Pathfinder up. No, wait. What we want to do here is destroy this dude. And we want to deal... I could die very quickly. Let's try... Alright. So now, they can't really hurt me necessarily. That's 0 cost to them? To put that person down? That is OP. Fury. All other followers suffer -3. Well, when you play them first, it's easy enough, isn't it? Blackout target unit. Alrighty. 7, 8, 9. So I have enough to play 2 people here. But this is difficult. I should have probably put the cultist behind the Raj General, actually, now that I think about it. We are definitely dying. Ow. Yep, there we are. I was on the back foot for that throughout the most of that. With our prophet fallen in combat, we were at the mercy of our attackers. They wreaked havoc through the convoy, taking what they wanted, while the followers scattered to escape certain death. A few regrouped and decided to march on, but without the vision and the power of the prophet, there was little hope. It wasn't long before the stragglers perished and abandoned the path. Game over. I was always gonna die. It's fine. I'm not crying inside at all. Unlocked the Horde. Your convoy is lost. Play again if you want to unlock new options to start the game with. Places visited, 14. Fights won, 4. Units destroyed, 20. Impressive, I'd say. Stats. Days traveled, 78. That's a lot of days. Milestones reached, 1. So that's in total, I'd presume, considering it says milestones reached. Actually, that may just be a thing. This is like our specific prophet / convoy. Because obviously there is multiple milestones later on in the game, so... Combat, Vice 1... Blah blah blah, cards played, 49. Wow, I've been playing this a lot then. It feels like I've been doing a lot more than what I have been. Collection. Oh, so now I have unlocked a lot more cards. Or at least I've seen a lot more cards because of the boss. What happens if I press new game here? There's a daily challenge. Play for a score and compare yourself to the world. Every day features the same map and game modifiers for all players. Play on a higher difficulty for higher scores. That's interesting, I really like that idea. Campaign, travel across blah blah blah. The number of available random maps is limited during the beta, that's fine. And we can choose our difficulty. I presume normal. Oops, I whacked my microphone, but that is the end of our first playthrough. I'll see whether or not we can do another one with a different convoy. Actually, yeah, we'll see whether or not we can start another one with a different convoy now. We'll just select normal. Yeah, so we can cycle through these. So there's 2. So we first started with those, then we can start with animals, as you can see actually, by the horde. And there's 3 to... I guess there's 3 in the beta, and we got 1 other one to unlock. So let's do the horde. A pack of beasts of all shapes and sizes, tamed and ready to follow your command. Cheap beast and poison make for a quick advance, but be careful or you will end up with too many wounds. Deep sleep cost. The cost of heal followers is reduced by 1. Rockworm, add a rockworm to your starting deck. Ration reserves, start with plus 40 food. Ah, so you have like starting advantages as well. So yeah, these are the Scion people. The meek and outcasts have nobody but each other. This ragtag band of refugees are eager to find their place. The forgotten are many, but they are weak. Make sure to maintain a steady supply of convoy cards during battle, and expect a lot of wounds. Which is what I got. I thought I was also playing badly, and I also got a lot of wounds, so at least I get some sort of solace. And they're saying, yeah, you probably would have got a lot of wounds. Scion Investigator. Add a Scion Investigator to your starting deck. Don't remember seeing a Gorilla. Oh, Gorilla Fighter, yeah, I remember him now. Open Culture. Reduce the cost to recruit new followers by 5. Disciplined Fighters. Increase your starting convoy deck by 1. Right, we'll select that. And we'll do another one then. So expect more. And leader name the the Merch. Octavia. Oh my god, these are too difficult to way too difficult to pronounce in terms of names. How do I unlock these people? Class not available in the beta. Alright, so there's different classes as well. We might as well read through them. So the Firebrand. So I'm not going to be able to change my profit, but it doesn't matter. A capable commander with a forceful personality and an innate sense of other people's emotions and thoughts. This allows the Firebrand to inspire or to intimidate them with a glance. The Echo. Oh, so this literally determines what leader deck you have. The Echo. Lightning fast, the Echo has a gift of illusion and can slip out of the minds of others. They can conjure mirror images in others' minds. Confuse their senses. The Banshee with... Dude, if you get the little tie out of your beard, you would actually look pretty cool. But I don't know, something about the shape of that beard looks weird. It's not as impressive now, and your man bun doesn't look great either. A strange and unnerving presence, the Banshee can get into other people's heads easily, both to help and hinder. Okay, yeah. Then maybe the tie does help. It's getting into my head. How not great it looks. Strong and... oh, the Tower. Oh, yeah, the Tower. I'd play him. Strong and stoic, the Tower can take a lot of punishment. This can shield his sworn brotherhood from harm and patch them together afterwards. As a counterpoint to the thrill of combat, many prefer aesthetic lifestyles. Echo and the Tower look pretty cool. Firebrand is our one for now. Mitch is not the name that we want, but I'm not going to start it anyway now. But catch me for when we try out the Horde. In the meantime, see you then.